I think the first time I did this, it was on PS5. So, like inside the game, actually, that might help. So I figure we'll do it on PC. Why not? In wilds beyond, they speak your name with reverence and regret. For none can tame our savage souls. Yet you, the challenge met. Under palest watch you taught, we changed. Base instincts were redeemed. A world you gave to bug and beast as they had never dreamed. From Elegy of Hollownest by Mon the Teacher. Monomon, I'm sorry. Hello. Hey, how you doing, man? Welcome back. Haven't seen you in a little while. Hope you're doing well. Oh boy. This is gonna be something. Oh! You're in the same time zone. Are you like visiting the States or something like that? Now we got our little adorable adventurer here. I love the holiday. You're in America. All right. Well, welcome. I hope you have a good time. I hope you're having a good time. Seems to be that time of the year. Everybody's going on vacation. A lot of the streamers that I watch have actually left America to go on their own vacations. I'm just like over here, you know, still working this new job. I'm still like inside my first year. So I don't have any PTO to really do anything with. Instead, I just play video games a whole bunch. Because why the hell not? All right. Now the question for me is, am I going to use the D-pad or am I going to use the analog stick for movement? I think I'm going to stick with the D-pad for now. We'll see how that plays out. The movement in this game feels so good. I love how this game feels. But I never, again, it's you know, as games often do with me, I get distracted by another one. So I never like got all completion. I got the save file read 100%, but anybody who knows Hollow Knight knows that 100% is not actually 100%. What does it say? Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Your great strength marks you amongst us. Focus your soul and achieve feats which others can only dream. So this is just like a... You're now in Oceanport of Jersey. Yeah, I know New Jersey. It's a little bit north of me. I'm in Maryland. That just teaches us about our little lake. Yeah, I was just need to check a couple things. All right, yeah. No, I just want to make sure that my camera wasn't like blocking anything. Yeah, our little container up on the top of the screen. That is basically this game's form of Estus. It is recharged by hitting enemies. And you can also use it for like magic and stuff like that too, like abilities and whatnot. Pretty early in the game, you get a projectile attack that... Ah. All right. Yeah, I've never really been to Jersey, but a lot of my travels took us more south. Often to the beach, Virginia Beach, Myrtle Beach, all these different beaches that are like a bit south of us. That's where my family likes to go on vacation. And when I was in the army, the only thing I did for when I took leave was basically like go visit my family or my in-laws. Never was big. Damn it. I was hoping to get that. Like Hollow Knight, for me, it's... Oh, man. Yeah, I got good news for you about Metroid Dread. I am currently in the process of learning an any percent, well, Lovely. Awesome. Great execution, Musnik. There we go. There we go. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Within our lands, do not hide your true form. Let us all bask in your majesty, for only this kingdom can produce one such as you. Well, thank you. Give me my charm. Fury of the Fallen. Equip a charm to activate its powerful abilities. You can do that by sitting on a bench, which again, kind of like bonfires. Yeah. The movement in this game, it kind of like Metroid Dread, is incredibly smooth, fluid, and it never feels, well, no, I will say there are times where it feels like, you know, my brain said to do something and I didn't follow through on it, maybe, but I've never had any issues with this game's controls. It's mostly just, well, there's Path of Pain, but that's way in the future. That's kind of, finally finished your exams. You played Elden Week, but now DLC for 1 week, but now you have time. Time is definitely a woo. Now we got it. All right, cool. Time is something I'm always looking for more of. How'd you like the DLC, by the way? I thought it was really good. I had some complaints, but like overall, despite my complaints, I felt it was a pretty solid DLC. Despite the fact that I screamed at the game. Higher beings, these words are for you alone. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across this threshold and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the Eternal Kingdom, Hallownest. Open. Let me in. I did it. It let me in. Hope exams weren't too bad either, man. I remember and do not miss or look back fondly on exam times when I was in college. My least favorite time of the year when I was in college.
Yeah?
Alright, what do you got for me? Oh, you want me to sit on the... Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer welcome. Our town's fallen quite quiet, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared, headed down that well, one by one, to the caverns below. Used to be there's a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you two seek your dreams down there. Watch out. Its sickly air fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such a great thing after all. Very good DLC, but only had the quality of the main game and like an Old Hunters, yeah. Put on this, we get more strength if we're close to death. That's going to probably happen a lot to me. But yeah, that beating out like the main game would have been hard, a very tall order for Elden Ring, given how well received and how insanely well Elden Ring performed in terms of sales. But you know, like you said, kind of like Old Hunters. Old Hunters, I think, is a fantastic DLC. It's probably my favorite in the entire franchise in terms of DLC. But that's just because I like the boss fights in the Old Hunters, and I like the pizza cutter. Now we're gonna get to some actual enemies and some actual fighting. It's like eating a very good cake, but only one more slice. Not the cherry on top. Come on. All right. One thing I do like about this game is there is a charm that you can eventually get that will collect all those little like things that I'm picking up. That's our game's currency. It's very important. We're going to need a lot of it. We're probably going to be doing some farming. I've been thinking about streaming this for, wow. Been thinking about streaming this game for a long time. I'm excited to finally, you know, dive back into Hollow Knight. I have not played this game in a long time, so while this technically is not a blind playthrough, it might as well qualify. I remember very little about the actual game, just the mechanics and the overall feel, and how to do stuff like that. Go. Yeah, this game's movement feels fantastic. But getting back to that comment you made earlier about how much you like Metroid Dread, I've been going really hard on Metroid Dread. I've discovered that I'm kind of cracked at the game. Like, I didn't realize how much of my ability remained from when I was doing like casual speed runs and stuff like that. It was, then I went into Dread mode and I thought that was going to take me forever. And I had Dread difficulty done, I think inside of like a week. Even that is 15 parts, 4 hours. Yeah, it was about a week, about 3 or 4 streams. Nuts. I don't know what I'm trying to do here, but there's really no purpose for me doing this other than I want to see if I can. I think there might be a grub in here, and grubs are your friend. At least in this game. And I took it as a sign that I should play Hollow Knight as I was going out to my car. And there was a grub underneath the tire. Whoops. Alright, here's how you heal. Boom, boom. Consumes your stuff. Alright, I'm gonna come back to this a little bit later. I do believe that having like the double jump and stuff like that would help. Favorite boss was Mesmer. I think a lot of people really like Mesmer. Was a really good fight. The one that pissed me off the most, but still that I had fun with, was Rolana, the dual-wielding psychopath that cheats. She only cheats because she gave me such a fucking hard time. But yeah, when I first fought her, I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like, just the feel and the flow and the frantic pace of the fight was a lot of fun. And I liked how they how they altered the scaling system. So like, yeah, you could go into the base game and get a bunch of crazy crap, but it's not gonna carry you like it could through the base game. So all the you know, a lot of my friends and stuff have been calling the well, I guess the pronunciation is actually Shadow Free Fragments, but I call them Skibidi Toilet Fragments because, well, they decided to use that naming convention of using words that are weird. So I'm just like, alright, I'll join you in the weird naming convention. From Software, I got you. Right? I hear you. I can't get to you though. Don't worry, buddy, I'll get you. One of these days. I should probably just stop like messing around and just progress until I get the journal at least, and then we can go on our killing spree. I think that's a good idea. Wee splat. My favorite NPC. It's Cornifer. But really, who programmed the camera? That's a good question. Again, I think the premise of the fight is cool, but yeah, the camera made that fight a whole lot less fun. Ah, hello there. I'm down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I have a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way again is a pleasure like no other. We're exquisitely lucky, you and I. I'm a cartographer by trade, and I'm working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yes. Yes. So hold L1 and you can see a detailed map. A map can be a useful thing, but it alone won't show you where you are. If you've not the head for directions, I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Iselda. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like you, like yourself. She even sell you some of my old maps from time to time, so if you miss like a map or something like that, you can go back to the shop in Dirtmouth and buy it there. Most of the time, bosses everywhere, but not in the time the boss was everywhere, but not in the camera. Yeah. No, he kind of, his the dancing lion movement was a bit weird. That's kind of that was the difficulty I had there. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. Good for you, good sir. I'm sure you have a terrible fate in store for you. I actually don't know. Like I said, I don't know anything about the actual story of this game, other than there's a lot of bugs. So my stream title, take it quite literally. There's a lot of bugs in this game. Money, 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 break. This is like a little like way you can take to avoid an encounter down there. Oh, I can't jump back up. Oh no, I can. Okay. I underestimated his jumping abilities. Little Hollow Knight friends got fun. Enjoying how long you needed to defeat the five. Oh my god, man. I didn't even bother with that. I was just like, you know what, this is gonna take way too long. I don't have that type of patience. ADHD can be a superpower if you know how to. What the fuck was that? Did I just take damage for the sake of taking damage? I didn't see what hit me there. Maybe he might have shot something at me. I don't know. Whoop. And here you can sit in this path and it will fill up your thing, and then you get a bench and you can. If you look at the map, you can't really tell like where I am. I know where I am because I remember I came in from Dirtmouth, went to the left there, went all the way down, and then a little bit to the right. So that's about where we are. First two times I didn't even know you could zero post attacks. I've also seen people throwing the giant pots like in the tops of the furnace enemies. I don't know if that was like an actual, like if that's how they wanted you to beat them or what, but I saw people doing that as well. I was like, I did not have the patience. I'm a notoriously impatient man, and that was too much, a bridge too far, if you will. Oh man, I want to get up there. This is what I'm talking about. Like this is the type of Metroidvania stuff that I like. I enjoyed my time with Blasphemous, minus that last boss. I think that last boss was a giant dick, but... Need to do some for bosses that have metal protected... Oh, yeah, I know what you mean. Since I've essentially finished the DLC. Didn't finish it on stream. I just kind of... I forgot what exactly happened. What? Which there was a switch that I had made, and I just kind of put the game down on stream, unfortunately. Switch over to playing the crap out of Metroid Dread, that's for sure. That might have been it. I wanted to do the Dread difficulty run, which actually turned out to be a lot of fun. Motivating me to pick this up again, that's for sure. But yeah, once I finished that, I started watching other people play it. One person that I was watching, he did a no upgrades, level 1, like 0, like no upgrades, no fragment upgrades, level 1 run, which essentially boils down to a no-hit run where you have a very weak attack stat. All right, we got our first fast travel station. So let's go ahead and unlock it. You have to pay to unlock the fast travel. He's notorious for doing like really insane challenge runs. He was the first person to ever do a no-hit, fully randomized Elden Ring run. And when I say fully randomized, I mean bosses were randomized and items were randomized. So he didn't know what starting items he would have. He didn't know what the starting bosses were going to be. He didn't like he's Hollow Knight is a really good. Yes, it is. Yeah, I agree with that. Like when you die, you can lose all your money, and if you die again, then that money's gone forever, and you have to like fight your little thing. Which you don't have to do in Souls, but you have to like fight your little thing to get your stuff back. Kind of like finding your bloodstain. And then the healing system where you have this constantly replenishing health, healing option. I should have been reading this. But he's basically like, he used to be like not a real 2D Souls like some. No, I don't think that, I would call this a Metroidvania long before I'd call it a Souls game. Right, open up that door. And now we get our favorite merchant. Every time we talk to her, she says Bapanada.
Bapanada.
See? This is Cornifer's wife. He'll pop back occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now let's see what's here for me to sell. The compass, for sure, and the quill. Oh, man. Yeah, we're gonna get the compass for sure. How much okay, 13. I can do the, We're gonna be doing a bit of work to get ourselves started here, but now that I have the compass... Well, wait, I need to equip it, because I'm... Hey, come on. Game. I'm trying to... Thank you. Now, if I do that... And you can... When you move around, you'll move around on the map. I think that's really cute. You can kind of, like... Look at the map and move. I like that. Need to get the quill, though. That is also important. That quill will let you... The map will update... As you, as you explore new areas. And I feel that like those two things are absolutely essential. The most difficult part, except for the Pantheon, is really the road of suffering. And I think in America it's called the Path of Pain. Or at least I know it is the Path of Pain. I heard about it and saw it at a GDQ event. When I saw that, I was like, I thought to myself, I'll never, ever, ever be good enough to do that. No. You guys get over here. Dick. Yay! Bye. Yeah, after like 2 to 3 hours. This is probably gonna take me like 2 or 3 fucking days. I am not a great platformer. Not trying to like disparage myself or anything like that. I'm not good at the platforming part of game. Oh, need the torch for there. Oh, we can't, definitely not going in there. Is this all mapped out? Wait a second, that's where I can get my money. Let's go back down. Flat. Hey, get away. Ass. Up, top off. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go fight this. I believe there's a boss. Yeah. Need to eat now, so we'll be back. So I'm back in 2 and 5. Okay, that's that's for a while, but all right. Well, thanks for stopping by. I'll see you later. Enjoy your dinner. Well, that was silly of me. Whoop. There we go. Meh. Heal up real quick and move on. Definitely be here many hours tonight. And then Monday, we're going to be doing a very long stream as well, since I don't have to work on Monday. Once I finish my studying for that day. The lesson I learned, the hardest lesson I've recently learned, never stop learning. If you're in the type of field that you need to be constantly like staying up with like new technologies and all that type of stuff, never ever get complacent. I made that mistake and now I'm paying for it. By having to basically play catch up. Will it actually? Okay, it won't. Ah, that's how they get you. Okay. So we don't have to go do this now, but I'm gonna do this now because this is essentially the first boss. Go it on the map real quick. Actually learned some stuff about this, ways to fight this boss recently. Oh no! Whoop. Oh. Oh my god, I wasn't paying attention. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. Yep. Come on. Pop. Bleh. He's gonna get upset. He's big mad. Oh god, he's big mad. Yeah, can hit those things back at him. Bleh. Whoop. Oh, I just opened, like, so yeah, okay, that, I did not know you could do that. That's kind of cool. The first boss, though, why I'm gonna cheap out of doing the first, like, I'm not doing a speed run here, come on. Whoop. Ooh. Bleh. Bump. Bleh. And then city crest. Interesting thing, this right here is actually a little bug. He's gonna go wandering off at some point. I wonder, I don't know when that happens. Yep, look, yep. And you can hit him. Get out of here. Go. That's a lot of money. It was like $200. That was $200. Not like, that was $200. Okay. Can I still go? I don't think I can. I think pretty sure he busted a hole in the fucking ground. Yep. So whatever is up beyond all this is for a later day. Oh, it's just the exit. Okay, the exit that I opened up early. I'm kind of happy about that. All right, let's go back up to Dirtmouth real quick. Did the boss, hit up the fast travel, get the quill so we can update our map as we explore. And not get lost inside of, you know, the first hour of the game. I think that would be a very swell idea. I don't think there's anybody who enjoys getting actually lost to the point of not understanding where the hell they are. Oh man. Okay. Done messing around, let's go. Ooh. Did not want to fight you, but that guy was insistent. Like, please, please, Mr. Hollow Knight guy, please kill me. That's what he was saying. Yeah, please, man. I want you to beat me up with your nail. It was really weird. There we go. Bye. Alright, let's get that quill. And whatever else we can get. There's that shop has a lot of useful stuff. You know what? I might use the analog stick actually, now that I think about it. I got a Bapanada again. Bapanada. Yes. I want the vendor pins. Stagway pins will be nice for sure. And oh man, barely. Not enough. That's fine. Stagway pins are the most important. Let us know where our fast travel locations are, and that'll also let us know where some of the save locations are. All benches are always to be found at Stagways. He sounds grouchy. Alright. Let us, now that we have this quill, let's go ahead and do this. Map should update. Yes. There we go. That looks like the map that I'm used to seeing. Alright, now we're gonna go up top, because there is a building we should explore up there before we start doing all the things down here. We'll go up for a bit. Give you. And then I think after we go up and explore what I want to explore. Go away. I want to explore. I can't wait to get the crest that allows, like, basically it'll automatically pick up all this money for you, so I don't have to go and chase every last bit of... The money is called Geo. So, nice. So like the stuff that's fallen into the spike pits, I now can't get. It's lost money. It's a very valuable charm to have equipped. Quite literally, actually, now that I think about it. Oh my god, you're hopping. Stop doing that. Thank you. Here's gonna go, "Mrr," I'm gonna charge at you with the horn on my head. Big dumb bugs. I wouldn't call them, I don't even know if calling them dumb is fair. They're just big bugs. I'm not a bug person, not a bug enjoyer at all. I think I've mentioned it before, I have an irrational fear of all bugs, and there's actually a location inside this game that legitimately terrifies me because of this fact. Aha. That's the way up. Oh yeah, this place. We don't. If we go in there, we won't have a map for this area. It's a new area. So in each area, you have to explore it blindly until you find the map guy. Like I don't even think you can like automatically fill your map. Like the quill won't work. You have to find the map before you can start updating the map. Ooh, wow, that was close. Okay. That guy, come on. The start of this game is probably my least favorite part of the game, just because it's a bit slow. Your movement is very limited. Your ability set is also very limited, and when you know like what's waiting for you. So this is kind of like, you know, I believe this is like the final boss area of the game, or it's a portion of the game that you revisit later on in the game after a lot of things happen, and you have to defeat 3 specific bosses indicated by the little markers above the door. I thought there was a guy here. I guess maybe he's only here until you beat the first boss. Well, that kind of sucks. I was hoping to say hi to him. I thought I saw something move on my screen. Character is such an interesting... When I say this character is an interesting character, I mean in that, like, he's like a mute psychopath that just goes around murdering anything that he sees. Like this guy. But that we can now see why this mute is going forth to murder the crap out of this guy. The grubs are our friends. We must rescue them. You have to do a little dance, jumping dance of happiness every time you find one. It is required by Hollow Knight law. If you don't, you are banned from playing the game ever again. I don't make the rules, I just enforce them. Back, back, and smack. I'm gonna smack him. You need that Geo. I'm not even remotely joking. There's some charms you can get that, like, I don't know what to call them other than like temporary charms that you, through the use of a lot of your money, and I mean like thousands upon thousands, you can make them permanent charms. And some of them are pretty powerful. I remember farming a lot of Geo to get some of those into charms that I wouldn't lose upon death. I believe you need a double jump to get there. Okay. I know that, unlike Blasphemous, I know what movement options are available in this game, which I think will give us a bit of a leg up on getting through this area without too much, or getting through this game without too much difficulty. Whereas Blasphemous, I did not know what Was waiting for me. All right, here, what do we have here? We have a sorry I missed you. You're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dirtmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now for an excellent price. Cornifer. Mm-hmm. What's this? This game's map is big. Oh, I remember that is now. Yeah, that's that area with that vertical spiked way. Oh. Want to go that way? Do I want to go which way? Left, right? Oh, look, more of the, Man. There we go. Ooh. What is this? Okay, this is new. Oh. Know what you're gonna do? Yep. Oh, it's just a grub. Okay, yay! Like I said, Hollow Knight law, you have to do a little happy dance every time you find those guys because they're cute. And the Hollow Knight guy is cute too. Look at him. He's the best. I'll still argue that Samus is better. Samus has the ability to destroy planets without not even breaking a sweat. She just screams a whole bunch and sucks the life force out of some weird bird dude. And that apparently is all that the planet needed to be like, alright, I'm gonna explode now. Like, well, okay, that was that seems drastic, but sure. Aha! Can't get up there just yet. Okay, did we miss anything? No, we did not. Let's go! Thank you. Thank you. Jump, damn it. Okay, we can't get that yet, so we're going to have to go back this way. Hi. Hee hee. Okay. Whoops. I'm gonna hate myself if I leave any Geo behind. Talking about how much Geo is required in this game, and then just be like, yeah, I don't feel like going to get that one thing. I'm like, no, let's not do that. Those I'm not gonna go after because that will literally kill me. Let's see here. Oh, yes. Keep going straight, man. Good shit. Oh. 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 Boom. Boom. It's almost like rhythmic. Not like it actually is, just rhythmic. Okay. You're not spitting your orange goopy crap at me. Eh. Money! Oh. Feels good to start, like, building up a bit of a fortune. You motherfucker. This next area, is this where it is? Because it has a little... So these things, you can whack on these to get more soul back. Oh, is this... No, no way. This area is not that close. Me? I think those guys count towards your soul recharge if you're trying to recharge your thing. Door with an open slot. So that is another travel device. You go through that. I'm gonna pretend that I knew that was there. Nobody can prove otherwise. Gross. Oh, motherfucker. Just me not paying attention. I'm just like, yay, I did it, and forgetting that he's gross and does that. Gross, dude. At least to humans, it's kind of gross when you just poop out these two bugs, and out come these little versions of you. Okay, go in here. What's in here? I forget. Uh-huh. Man, I think I had too much for dinner. It feels like, yeah, I definitely ate way too much for dinner. I feel like I have a like lead ball sitting in my stomach. The same feeling yesterday, but that's because I ate a very, very hearty, thick steak. That steak, like that was a big ass fucking steak. Well, big in terms of thickness. It's pretty, you know, average size, and it's like maybe about that big around, but it was about like that thick. If I can get that into a place where it can actually be too fucking pale. It was a pretty nicely thick. The thickness of the steak was great. So we just did a full circle there. Oh, we came out of. Okay, gotcha. Right, go all the way down to the bottom. Flat. Bing, bing. Yeah, we can't go here yet. Go back to that stag station quick. Take a bit of a look. See. Let's update our map first. No, we're not going that way. I'm gonna go in here, we're gonna rest, which will definitively respawn everything, but map also gets updated, so let's take a look. Alright. So it looks like we're gonna be going... Wow. Would it be faster to go back and then just go down? No. No, I don't think so. Alright. Possibly. Easier to fall down than it is to go straight. We can buy stuff at the map too. At the map location, we can buy stuff from the pins from that lady. Which I don't believe these were available in the vanilla base version of the game. I'm glad that Bapanada. These things did get added in terms of like quality of life. I don't really care about the cocoon pins, but vendors for sure. And those are just pins that I can put on the map myself. So like if I see something, I can, you know, I can go like, oh, I want that there. So I can mark stuff on the map now that I think is a point of interest. That's right. That's what we're gonna do. Let's talk to you. What do you have to say now?
Madaula Misu.
Never thought I'd see such a thing. The SAG station is open. That building lay silent since before even my time. Oh, I've heard tales of the glorious lines, a web of tunnels running all through the kingdom. Not that I'll be traveling them, mind you. I'm quite content where I am. Well, if I just stayed in Dirtmouth, I would, you know, I would not make a lot of progress. Oh, excuse me. I have not been getting enough sleep lately. I'll be the first person to admit that. Alright, we're gonna do a couple things in terms of like just for the sake of exploration. Shouldn't take too long. And it's along the way. Oop, oop. This is where you go when you've rescued a certain amount of grubs. You come in here and that guy will give you money and other nice items. This is the way to Green Path. So this is a new zone. Try to open my map here. Oh wait, no it does. But we can't get past this area because of that guy. If you get too close to him, he'll like curl up into a ball and you can't damage him. So you need a projectile attack to take him out. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed in myself. This was apparently the way to be going. I just didn't see it. No, I one of those is a dark path, one of those leads to an area we can't. That takes us to Green Path. Oh wait, no, I didn't bend since Green Path, since visiting that Green Path. So, I don't have that yet. What am I missing? Well, yeah, I might as well start calling this a blind run because, like, sure, I may know what's in the game, but I don't remember anything beyond that. This is going to be interesting. I did not realize I'd forgotten so much about this game. I know what charms exist. I know a lot of the bosses. There's some really, really cool bosses in this game. Asshole. A bit of a heal right there. Sprint straight across. Oh, oh, oh. Motherfucker. Ow, stop it. I'm tired of waiting on you guys. I'm gonna check out this bottom area first because I don't remember what exactly this. Take me there. This wall. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I do know where to go now. Stop making that noise. It's gross. Next, we went in here and we saw that big bug thing, and we didn't fight it. Go fight this thing. Splammo. Yeah, this is gross. Ew. There we go. Now we're free. Free. Yes, here we go. Now we're getting to the actual. So these are all like little dwellings, it seems like. This one has a light inside. What's going on in here? Aha! Oro, you oaf. You wield your nail like a club. MZ, how much deeper do we have to go? Oh! What? Who are you? I see. It's Old Village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever woken. I'm Sly. Usually I live an uneventful life up in Dirtmouth. The air in these ruins doesn't seem to agree with me, so I'd best be getting back. If you return above, come and see me. I'm probably the friendliest face there, and I can thank you properly for your good deed. You're exploring then. Very brave. Plenty of courageous wanderers have lost to the hunger of these old caverns. You have your nail, though. I can tell just by looking at you, you know how to wield it. Okay, he's just saying the same thing now. Yeah, Sly's a good dude. He actually becomes a vendor for you. I like Sly. A swell fella. Ah, yes. That's where you can turn some of the temporary charms into like permanent ones. When I say temporary, I mean it's like a charm that you can use, and if you die while it's equipped, it'll break and then you have to go and buy it again. Nobody wants that. Okay, let's go up. I mean, where the fuck else am I gonna go at this point? Assholes. Stop that, that's gross. I thought there was a way to like bring up your inventory. I guess I don't have that feature yet. You can like check on like the status of your nail, how many basically like a Zelda status screen. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. I like bouncing off of those guys. There's taller variants as well that take a lot more take down. I think a lot of these enemies have some sort of variant to one another. This is the dark room, right? Okay. And this, I believe, is just to a different area, if I'm not mistaken. Isn't it? Yeah. Takes you into the like little crystalline area. We don't have a map for this area yet, I don't believe. Oh, bury my mother, pale and slight. Bury my father with his eyes shut tight. Bury my sisters, 2 by 2. And then when you're done, let's bury me too. Haha. Do you know that one? It's one of my favorites. You can sing something else if you'd like. You start singing it, I'll join in. I bet you have a beautiful singing voice. What are you down here for? You come to get wealthy. Look around you, these mines are busting with riches. Plenty for everyone, just grab a pick and join in. Thank you, game. This is where you need that an ability. There's an ability. That's all I'll say. True Metroidvania style. Okay. So we've determined that that route is not an option. This route is just to a grub that I've already gotten, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Gonna let me heal. Okay, buddy. The bold move, Cotton. We'll see how that plays out for you. Looks like it didn't play out in your favor. There's nothing back here. Okay. This is basically, at this point, going to essentially be a blind run. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing type of run. Is there anything to even... Did we even find anything new to update on the map? Why can't I find where I need to go? Okay. Green path. That vertical chamber. Can I do anything? I can't do anything with that. Alright, I'm clearly missing something as obvious and plain as day. Let's go and rest at the bench real quick and see if we get a map update. We should. Yes. Okay, so yeah, that's where that guy is. That's not the, that's the vertical. Why can't I remember? Maybe there's something in the ancestral mound that I didn't do that I'm supposed to? No, that doesn't make sense. Ah, hello. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I find myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below, I have several items to improve that may improve your chance of survival. That's what I really want. There's also this, which Shell. Life in Hallownest can be tough, always taking hits and getting knocked around. This charm grants more time to recover after taking damage. Useful. But yeah, this is the lantern that we need for that dark area. As you can see, it costs a lot, so I'm pretty sure the game expects us to... We're gonna just come back later and get that gathering swarm thing. That charm will be very useful for us. We need to figure out where we're going, though. I guess we'll swing back by the ancestral mound, but first, I am going to go and take a short break and use the restroom.